Alvarez. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. It is... Oh, he's been caught napping! That is a great pick out. And he can clear it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Paul. Llorente concedes a free kick for that. And here's Loftus-Cheek. He's got Tool. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And there's green grass ahead of him. Llorente. De Paul. Alvarez. And it's Griezmann. Fofana. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. Well played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Walker could try cutting inside. Goes in for the header! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Goes looking wide. Can he spark a counter here? And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Jimenez cuts it out. Correa. He's through here. Oh, good ball, shots on. Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Kyle Walker. Alvarez. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So a chance here, what can they make of it? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Oh, well played. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Loftus-Cheek is offering some sort of... he's given it away! Great ball if he can get there. He is through here! And the shot! To Paul! And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate it.
And here's a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Loftus-Cheek usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
De Paul. Now it's Koke. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Koke. And here's Griezmann. Xiao. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the finish! Goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, Reinders, nicely weighted ball. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez gets flagged offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Xiao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fofana. Over to the left. Drilled in low.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And it's Correa. Correa stood his ground strongly. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kyle Walker. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And no, that was never going to make it. Llorente. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! Loftus-Cheek! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance here to counter. Correa. Well, there's the clearance. Jimenez. Gets his pass away. Galan got a long way forward to join the attack. Reinders. Alvarez has found the net here, of course. Solid! An uncompromising challenge. Out for a throw. Milan making consecutive changes here. Loftus-Cheek is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Koke. Joao Felix.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chukwueze! De Paul. Barrios. That is ended up in no man's land. Lino. And he's picked out the run. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great ball if he can get there. And he cuts out the supply. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Fofana gets into some space. Fofana!
Fofana just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
And he was quick to react. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gallagher. Surlot. Hernandez. 4 extra minutes added on. Fiddles it through. Surlot is wide and looking to get onto this.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Milan are down to 10 men. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll... Climbs up big! Good try. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim,